you know, just like have a bit of a laugh about some of the comments at the beginning.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, it's just a little bit, so it's different, isn't it? And it's a bit involving.
Right, so however the start of this video starts is he's
My
back.
idea.
He's back, not him.
Oh, Cookie lad.
Cookie's back. See him.
Go on,
Right,
son.
mate. Right, so this is Ben's idea of doing the.
Well, I mean, I
comments.
wanted it to just sort of fade into us talking about and having a bit of a laugh and a giggle.
Go on, then.
I mean, there's one on here about you being called Pat Phelan.
Which I thought he was a football manager.
No, that's Mike Phelan. That's who you're getting confused with. But Pat Phelan, I think he was like a murderer, or he was a bit rum anyway.
Let's move on then.
He was a bit rum. Well, we have got some good ones. Is that Liger TV? Absolute class. That was hilarious. So glad I found this channel. Go on, lad.
Not
Do you know what
exactly a
was
funny
funny?
comment, though, is it?
No, but do you know what? I'm not saying they don't all have to be funny. They can be factual as well.
All right.
You know, you were saying, oh, the S15's not going to depreciate. He went, well, it will depreciate if the engine goes. But that's the same with any car, really, isn't it?
Yeah, you got a good point though. Hopefully that's not going to happen.
Oh, I don't understand why some people are so afraid to drive high horsepower cars, rain or not. They'll only go as fast as you make it go.
What are you trying to say? You're talking about me there?
I'm talking about you in the S15 not wanting to drive it in the rain, yeah.
It's bleeding mental.
I know.
You've driven it in the rain.
Yeah, but he's quite rightly saying, as long as you drive it like this, just sensibly, you know, like most people do.
Right, well, you can drive this car and then put your foot down. I don't at any point think when this starts wheel spinning now it's going to kill me. See? That's not going to kill me, is it? That's just like a leisurely drive.
Yeah, it's even though it's four-wheel drive, it's predominantly front-wheel drive in it, so it just sort of spins up. Whereas that other one, you feel like at any point the back end will step out and you'll be facing the other way.
Well, the problem with this is now the battery's on 25%. When we was in BD Performance last week, Darren put it on the thing, the trickle charge, whatever it was, and it never took any charge. So he said, your battery's knackered, so we're going to go and get a battery from Halfords. My mate works at Halfords. Hopefully he's in. He'll give us a bit of a...
He has got more than one.
One mate, my only mate. We get a bit of discount, but whilst the battery's on the down low, it turns everything off. So not that we need it. Hill start, stop, traction control, all the traction controls.
Well, yeah, because you can't change the settings now, can you? So you can't put it into like race, or you literally can't do anything with it at all.
So if you put it into second, it literally spins.
As soon as the turbo kicks in. As soon as the turbo kicks in, it just spins up, doesn't it, straight away? And you well went off piece then. I'm talking about comments here. Ben looking for the Jesus handle while Lee takes the car for a test. That was in the RSQ3. That's an old video now, isn't it? Oh, this is on the S15 collection video. Is this the one that got built and the owner was too scared of how powerful it was? Jojo was telling me about the car. I think that's that Jojo the drifter who's offered to come and show us how to drift. So she's a professional amateur, pro-am drifter. Yeah, she's a lady.
And we already had someone else. I think he was 13, the lad, said he had teachers as well.
That's fucking embarrassing.
So it's bad that people are like at 13 and stuff telling us how to drift, but we might take him up on his offer.
Yeah.
Today's video is a little bit of a, I don't know what it is. It might turn out shit. You might have already turned off, I don't know. But we're just going to go and get a battery for this. We're going to have a drive of it and see if the modifications in BD Performance last week has actually ruined it or made it better.
Well, I've already said modifications ruin every car.
You really want to see the video on the RS4 after the modifications. We've not filmed it yet, but I already know what's going to happen. He's not impressed.
They've ruined my car.
But
My
don't
car's
say
ruined.
too much about it, because no one's going to watch the video then, are they?
What do you think to this for a comment? These fellas are obviously dodgy.
Who? Us?
Yeah, that's what he said. Look, these fellas are obviously dodgy. Look at that there. There he is, if you can see that. Just dodgy because you've got a drive full of cars and shit. Bit of knocking coming from the front there.
Yeah.
But that's just a thingy bouncing up and down, isn't it?
Well, the Mark II used to do it.
Well,
but I've never heard it in this.
You guys are brilliant. Absolute gold. Stitches. Thanks, guys. You say we're going to Halfords to pick a battery up?
Yeah, yeah.
What's your mate's name?
Tony.
Toe?
Yeah, Toe, yeah.
Will you mind me calling him Toe? I like to shorten people's names.
You can call him what you want, as long as he gives us a discount.
Some Dindal.
I'll do it. We're allowed to film in it?
I've no idea. I think people have established that we, within reason, pretty much do whatever we want, don't we?
You get that for the RS4?
I would as well.
Going back to my era of cars here, these. The crook lock things, whatever they're called, stop lock. So if anyone wants to donate one, we're going to put it on his RS3. Do you know what I'm going to say to this? Who said you can't use cartridges on cars? Down to your seat for the RS4. I've got you a new Christmas present. I think I'm going to get you that. You can work on your RS4 now. You found your missus a Christmas present?
I have, yeah. So hopefully she can sort out the wheels on the RS3 that she's destroyed.
Right, Tony didn't want to be on camera taking it out.
No, but
So-
this took 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Butchered.
The filter had to come out and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
And it's piss wet through in there.
Yeah, isn't it?
That's all you just said.
Is that bad? Yeah. Is it battery acid or something that's leaking out of it? Or is it just naturally wet?
That can't be right, that, surely. Comment if that's normal to have a load of wet in there.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if there's like leaky holes and shit in this somewhere.
No, why have you still got your mask on?
To keep my face warm.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
freezing.
Right, so we've got a new battery coming, £114. But hopefully we're going to get a bit of discount.
Come on, Toe.
Come on, be nice to us.
Ooh, battery friends.
Where else can you come and get a battery done? And all this messing about, and you don't have to get your hands dirty. So just come here in Warrington. Come and see Tony, and he'll do you a good deal, I think. Will you? Maybe? No, probably won't do you a good deal. You'll pay full price, £114. But you still don't have to get your hands dirty.
Nope.
Should have said to come and see you, because you don't want to do any more of these, do you? Come and see someone else. Don't ask for Tony.
I'm sorry again, because I've got my hood up, because it's freezing cold.
Well, you are in Warrington Town Centre.
Do I look like I fit
So
in?
you've got to look like a chav, and you drive.
I'm absolutely freezing.
Do you know what OBD put is on this?
Hey, I know my shit now,
Talking
mate.
your language, OBD.
Yeah?
Just need to tell the car to have a new one.
I know my shit, mate. Yeah,
Tell
so
them.
the traction control light can come off.
Tell it.
I'll tell what?
Tell the car, you've had a new battery, right, let's go. Right, so a bit of a continuity failure as usual. Now, we're not outside Halfords, we're
No.
outside Crest Motorsport. We just come quickly here to see the guy because we're going to be bringing the S15 next week for him to have a look over. So that's another video. This should now start up and not beep to us.
And there you go.
How's it gone?
Gone.
Right, so why is that on?
Just
doing?
It's the switch there. That's it.
All right.
There you go. You're right now.
I didn't even switch that on. Well, you must have done. Go on, say it.
I was going to say you must have done anyway.
Right, so we're going to go and do a test drive on this and see if it actually drives what it's like to drive now we've had the stuff done on it. So if you didn't watch the previous video, it's had new clutch, but we've done quite a few miles in it now, so we can give it a little bit. Can't give it too much though, can we? Because
It's still bedding itself in. How many miles have we done now? About 200 or 300?
300 odd, yeah.
We were advised for about 500.
And we had the downpipes, the mongoose downpipes, so...
Oh, flywheel as well, don't forget the flywheel.
Oh yeah, new flywheel. So
Because the flywheel like wobbled.
yeah, so we've had quite a bit of, spent a few quid on it, even though Darren at BD Performance still hasn't given us the bill, which is a bit worrying because we don't actually know.
Well, I think, you know, when you get the feeling that he's still trying to add it all up, that's why it's taking
Yeah.
him so long.
The calculator ran out of batteries when he was doing it. He loves giving away stuff. If
Yeah.
you're watching this, Darren, don't worry about it. We take stuff for free. You know, we're not proud.
Yeah.
Right, let's see if this can lay down the power because before it's just wheel spinning. Well, that's better.
Much better.
That is. I know it was wheel spinning before because it was only front wheel drive, but yeah, it's good.
I'm happy with that.
Nice one. I love it.
Is that it?
That's it.
So that's your review over.
But you were moaning about the downpipes being too noisy. But I didn't feel anything then about the noise. It didn't
No.
feel like a noisy downpipe.
It's like it sounds to me like a it wasn't that bad then, but you get like a tinny, almost like you'd expect a Fiat Punto to sound like a tinny, rattly. Just didn't sound all that good. But I think now I've gotten used to, I know you're not comparing the two cars, obviously not comparing the two cars, but I think once you get used to a V8 noise,
yeah, you're not going to get
it's like a
anywhere near it with this.
deeper, that's why it sort of sounds like a little toy car.
I don't know. Well, I drove it back from Wrexham last week, and I was on the motorway, and it felt good. I don't know whether it was just because I know stuff's been done to it, but the pull in like 5th and 6th gear, going down the motorway at like 68, and the pull to 70 was like, you know, because I wasn't doing 110 or anything like
No.
that. But the only problem is the clutch,
The bite's dead high, is
It's
it?
super
I've not
high.
driven this yet, actually.
and it is going to take a little bit of getting used to, but it is good fun.
Yeah, I don't like the noise of it.
It doesn't feel any faster, to be honest. Now the mongoose downpipe, it seemed noisy before, but to be fair now, it doesn't sound any different.
I thought it did, but then when you're booting it, then it didn't. I don't
Yeah.
know. It's really weird.
It's like it's
weird.
quieting down since like it's
Yeah.
been bed in. The main thing is it needed a new flywheel. it needed a clutch, obviously.
Yeah.
And the mongoose downpipes were just, it was all off, and we thought we'd change it. We got a new battery on it, so you know it's slowly getting better.
I don't like that noise.
See, I like it.
Nah, it sounds shit. It sounds so shit that.
The pull then.
Oh
the
yeah.
pull seems to be really good.
It pulls well, but it's that noise. It sounds like something's loose, like it's rattling.
I like it. I like the raw, well, just the rawness of the car now. It sounds a bit more race car-ish to me.
It sounds so shit that now, you know.
Fuck off, it sounds good.
I'm sure I had a 1.4 Clio with a hole in the back box that sounded like that.
It sounds, I get what you mean now.
It sounds like the engine. Nah, it sounds like the engine's smaller than it is.
It handles so well, don't you think?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I didn't want to push it then because it's wet, but it didn't understeer or oversteer there.
No, they do handle really well, particularly on the Michelins. It's Michelins all round, isn't it?
I get what you mean now. It is noisier than before.
It's not it doesn't sound like a beefy noise. It sounds like a tinny noise.
I like it, you don't. But when do we ever like the same stuff? Like you say, it'd be boring if we all like the same stuff.
This got coppers. This is probably.
There you go, got
Yeah,
coppers.
coppers.
I wasn't breaking the speed limit. It's like 90 down here.
I know. Do you know what upsets me about this more than anything? And I understand.
Ford.
No, it's the build.
The build is shit, but it's Ford.
So what? That's no excuse, mate.
Of course it is.
No,
it's Ford. What do you want? You're not going to get an Audi build quality for the Ford money, are you? That's why it's 32 grand or whatever it was new.
But there's no excuse for the bottom of a car to be rusting 4 years in.
Anyone that's had a Ford, you know, will know the shit build quality. But your Audi doesn't sound like that, does it?
Well, no. But to be honest with you, though, on my life, I wouldn't want it sounding like that. The actual, oh, it sounds shite. That it's the noise level is good that it's louder, but it's the tone of it.
It does go sideways when you want it to.
Well, thanks for letting me have a go anyway.
You can have a go.
Fucking hate that. It actually offends me. So I'll try and hold it on the noise that I don't like as it's accelerating up so you can hear it properly. Could you hear that then?
Yeah. It sounds good.
It sounds like a Punto.
It doesn't. It sounds good. It sounds raw, exciting.
Don't get me wrong though, it drives so well. Like how pointy it is, it's so much more responsive to drive than the RS3 is.
The next video we do on the RS4 is going to be the first drive of it since its modifications. You're going to need to watch that because you think he's moaning about this one, he's moaning about that. Oh yes, that sounds so good. Why, how can you not like that?
It didn't feel very fast then, is it just because I'm driving it?
Having the AirTech on it and the downpipe, you know, it's not freed up any power.
But I think obviously they're not mapped, like surely it needs to all be sort of like mapped in properly. My RS3 would be understeer. I mean, it's a bit of understeer there then, but I was going pretty quick on a wet road. And my RS3 on them Pirellis would be understeering, like literally just sliding across there. And if you're wondering why we're at the Odeon, it's because we were at Costa this morning and I left my car here. Where is she? There she is, absolutely filthy.
So just tee you up for some more videos coming up in the future. The reason that's filthy is because we went to see a runway the other day, and we found one, so we can do within our budget, which is more or less zero, because it's not going to be something like off Carwow with a big production. It's
we'll
going to be
Carwow's production.
But what we're not going to do is we're not doing any scientific tests on this runway thing. We're just going to dick about on it. We're going to have the two cars, whatever's racing against each other, and we're just going to have some fun. Like I say, no massive numbers, is it? It's just which one wins and stuff, and we're just going to have a laugh.
But yeah, thank you very much for watching the video. What did we actually do today? Oh, we put a new battery on this, didn't we, at Alfred's?
This might not even see the light of day.
No.
A YouTube day, that is. Because it might be that boring. If you're actually watching this, I'm shocked that this has actually made it onto YouTube. But anyway, if it is and you've watched it, thanks, because we've really pulled one out of the bag there, haven't we?
$5 of ad revenue at least, isn't it?
Do you know when YouTubers do videos and you think, why have you even done that? You're just trying to make some money out of nothing. This was genuinely we wanted to drive it and give our reaction to it. Not our reaction, but our like feedback.
Yeah.
I have give it. I like it. You don't.
No, you keep saying that I don't. Like, you can't.
You don't like it.
I don't like the noise
You
of the
just
car.
said it's shit.
I don't like the noise of the car. I like the car to drive.
And he just
it
moaned
drives
about
well.
it for ages.
Yeah.
You said that's horrible now, so you don't like it.
No, the noise is horrible.
Well,
the
that
car
means the
drives
whole
well.
car
No, it
is
doesn't.
horrible
Just
then.
the noise. Nah, does it shite?
I don't care if you like it. I'm just saying I like it.
Yeah, don't say no.
No.
He is, because he's a fast forward fanboy. I
Do
need
you know
to go
what?
and spray that in my old car.
He's had to buy new car spray for his RS4 because he's farted in it too much.
No,
It absolutely reeks.
it's had 13 years
I don't
worth
know.
of.
I don't know how
men's
your
arses
missus
on
puts
that.
up with you, you know.
She don't get in that. Stops.
Come on, get out in new
It says
car
not
spray.
on.
Bye.
Try.
See ya.
See ya.
See ya.
Get a proper car.
See ya. Right, so subscribe and like and share and
Thanks.
whatever else you want to do. He's gone, and see you later.
Try.